What's up, y'all? This your girl GOLDMOUTH coming at y'all to show y'all a do-it-yourself project. And this project is a makeup palette holder. Now, I have been wanting a makeup palette holder, something to keep my makeup palettes organized in for the longest. I first started out with like one of those mail carrier boxes, and you just stand your makeup palettes in there. But I never liked it because I was never able to use them because they was always smashed together and I couldn't see them. You know, if you can't see them, you 9 times out of 10 you're really not going to use them. And I don't wear that much makeup anyway. I just like to collect it. But yeah, so I saw a picture on Instagram of a makeup palette organizer that I was like, oh man, why come I didn't think of that? But I went to Lowe's because I had some scrap wood left over. I went to Lowe's and got my wood cut based on the size of my makeup palettes that I already own. That's how I measured mine according to my makeup palettes. Give an inch, take an inch, or whichever way I figured it out. Anyway, if you're interested in seeing how I made my own version of the makeup palette organizer, keep on watching. So the first thing I did is I went to Lowe's and got my wood cut. I measured my sizes according to my makeup palettes here. These makeup palettes I got from Coastal Scents. And I've had these makeup palettes for a long time. They still in perfect condition. And I like them very much. So what I did was I got scrap wood that I already had. I guess this is pressed wood. Now you can see I already had it because I had used this to sit down in the yard and spray paint something. I use this to keep from spraying the ground. So, but anyway, he cut it still. Didn't matter, it's still wood. But I was using this. Since I didn't have a base for, you know, one would have been too thin, I thought, so I just told him to cut 3 because I wasn't sure if I wasn't sure if I was going to use 2 or 3 because I needed the base of the project to be a little bit heavier than the rest, so that way it could support all the weight, hopefully, and it's going to end up looking like this. And I got these cut into, I didn't mind them already being previously spray painted from all the crap I was doing because I'm going to spray paint it anyway. So I got a bunch of these. I think I got 10 of these or 9 of these or 8 of these, whatever, and I'm going to glue, this is the base, and then I'm going to glue or screw these all the way up. Now all I had for the back, I had 2 pieces of scrap wood that was 2. So I said what I'm going to do to make these bigger is go ahead and glue them together like this so I can have a wider piece. I was thinking about go ahead and do them like this, but I'm not sure which way is the best way for me to go with this. But I think if I do it like this, I have better stability here. So what I'm going to do is glue these 2 together, glue it to this, and I'll be back to show y'all what I do next, okay? So what I went ahead and did was I put a strip of glue down each piece of wood because I want to glue them together. And yes, y'all, I'm on my bed. I'm about to get I'm about to go get a trash bag or something to put up under here. I didn't want to get my old stuff on the floor, you know. I ain't young no more. I can't be down there on that floor. So, well, I can, but I ain't feel like it. But anyway, I'm going to glue all those pieces together. The reason why I'm gluing these pieces together is to make for one big piece. That's exactly why I'm gluing this together. I didn't get this piece cut with these 2. You don't have to do all this. This is like extra. I'm just using scrap wood, so I'm using what I got to save money. You know, if you already got some scrap wood that you can, you know, make a way out of nowhere with, then you should be good to go. Just come be creative. Instead of me having one big piece, I got 3 little pieces and made them into one big piece, okay? So I'm going to glue this first. I'm going to make sure this is even at the bottom. Okay, so I got these pieces right here glued together. They stuck. This is not glued yet, you know. I got 2 pieces of wood. As y'all can see, it was already scrap wood, like I said. And I'm going to glue those together to make my base part. The only reason why I'm using 2 is because the wood that I have, I didn't think it was heavy enough if I would have just used 1. So I got him to cut me 3 pieces. But I'm not going to use all 3 of the pieces. which one of the pieces is right here. I'm only going to use two of the pieces because 3 would have been a little bit too thick, but I got it cut just in case I wanted to use it. So you can get an idea of what the makeup palette thing is going to look like. One is going to sit here. That's the base. And then I will have another board here. Just say it's going to be like that. And it goes just like that, like a ladder, all the way up. All the way up to the top. That's exactly what it is.
His body, baby. His body, baby. Oh,
I'm putting these together just like I told you before, just so I can make one piece. Okay, now I got it all laid out so you guys can get a vision on how it's gonna look. This is the bottom, this is the top. I have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 shelves here. I might squeeze 9 in there because I do have another one, but we're gonna see. It depends on how much space I have to put my makeup palettes in. Once I glue this down, I don't want it to have any chances of doing like this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go behind the wood and glue it from, glue it together like this. You see? Glue it together like that. So that way once it's there, it'll have like some support so it won't do, no wiggling and stuff. But that's what I want to do. Yeah, because it's going to be able to sit flat on the ground just like that. Okay, so what I did was I took the tape measure and I measured the first 2 from where that one was at. And then I did put another, I stood the wood up and I measured it exactly where I want to glue it when it's time to glue it. So what I did after that was I kind of messed up. These dots right here are mistakes because I started going along this tape measure all wrong. So what I did to make it easier for me, I measured the first 2 dots. I lined those 2 up. So every dot, I line these 2 dots up and I started drawing a line. So I lined this up right here and I drew a line. Just like that. And a line all the way down. And I'm going to keep doing that until I get to the end.
yeah, yeah. Nah, 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 nah.
So at the end of the day, I end up with 9 shells, counting that one. Probably going to be 10 individual slots. Okay, y'all. So here is it. Here it is. Laying down flat on the floor. And it has a board on top of it with 2 lamps because I had to put some weight on top of it so it can dry, and I'm going to leave it there for a couple of hours. It says to let it dry overnight, but yeah, I'm probably going to let it dry overnight and then I'll finish it tomorrow. I'll spray paint it. So here is my finished project. Everything is all glued together and it looks like this from the side, from the back, from the other side. This how it look from the bottom. Y'all know this is scrap wood. I had already previously did a project on it. That's why you see this black color here, because this is like spray paint, because when it was a big board I laid something down on it and spray painted it. So but it didn't matter to me because I'm going to spray paint it either way. So it has 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 shelves, and that's what it looks like unpainted. I glued an extra little piece at the top because it wasn't as high as I wanted. Let me see if I can get that. It wasn't as high as I wanted. So this is what it looked like on top. It's kind of messy because I got like glue all over there, you can see, but I'm gonna fill in those gaps right there that you see with either some caulk or either some more. I'm gonna put some more glue in it, and then I'm gonna sand it down, and then I'm gonna spray paint this whole thing black. Okay, y'all, so I'm all done spray painting my makeup palette stand, and this is what I spray painted it with, just some regular 99-cent Walmart spray paint. Gloss black is what this is. This is the regular 99-cent spray paint that you get from Walmart. And as you can see, you might see some high and low points in the paint job, which is like some shiny, some dull. And it's because of the way of the wood grain, the way that it stands out or whatever. Some of them might be a little shiny, but it shows the actual texture of the wood, as y'all can see. And I don't mind that at all. But see, y'all, the thing, this right here this is glue that I should have sanded down, but I did not because I didn't know it was going to give that shine off. But I ain't finna worry about it now because it's already done, okay? And these are the 3 boards that I had initially glued together to make one. And I ended up not filling in this little piece because I couldn't find my putty. So I just left it as is. And I'm just doing an up close to show y'all what my makeup palettes look like. I am going to, in the future, get some labels on the ones that don't have labels on it. Like this, it says what it is, and this one it does too, but Coastal Scents palettes vary. Some of them got it back further, so I'm going to get a label and put them all on there, so that way when I'm going to reach for a makeup palette, I already know exactly what's what, instead of digging through my stash of palettes like I had before. This is so much better. And this is a side view. My palettes need a little dusting off, but
yeah. K to the E to the K, nah. Kiki. See me see every time I want to do. Don't miss any time when you gotta go. Yeah. She wants wider. See my gypsy girl. She's something to myself. She wants wider. She be money on my place. She looking at my eye order. She wants wider. She be moving so quick. You never see her coming.